Welcome to the Group Chat Chronicles. I'm your host, Dev. With me, as always, we got Leak and Roxy. What's up, y'all?
What up? What up?
And on this podcast, we always give our own takes on a lot of topics. As always, we want to thank the listeners and the watchers for supporting. And as always, when we start the show, we go over what we have been tuned into. So, Leak, what have you been tuned into?
Man, it been straight work. I ain't gonna lie on my end. I like that Lil Baby album. A lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was cool.
I ain't
When
listened
that
to it like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much,
I need
yeah.
to keep. I'm gonna have to.
Ain't that
tune
really
into
dropped? Well, that Central C album. I ain't listened to that yet though. I don't really know what else dropped. Bodie James dropped. That was okay. He had better work. Nah, it was still good though. Like it's just I like
Yeah.
better. So other projects that I like a little better though.
Yeah.
That's really about it. I finished watching Suits. I hated the ending low key, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's really about it. Y'all gotta let me know what to watch. I don't know what to watch these days.
All right, what about you?
So I just finished season 2 of Exo Kitty. It's a K. I guess it's considered K drama type of deal.
K drama?
Yeah, like Korean. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
in Korea, but like they speak English and stuff. Like it's
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I watched the whole season in a day. It was only like 8 episodes, so I like breezed through it. And now I'm
Okay.
sick because I gotta wait a whole year for the next one. You feel me?
That's why I don't like fucking
and then
bitches
I'm-
sometimes.
I'm just waiting for School Spirits to come back on. That season comes out actually tonight. I think today's the 26th.
Nah. Is it?
Is it close to the 26th?
The 25th.
So it comes out at midnight. I will be watching that when I get home. But really just tuning into like new Netflix shows and shit like that. I haven't really been on music too much lately. I just been like
Yeah.
binge watching shit. So
Word.
that's really it.
Yeah, I haven't been listening to any music or new music.
Yeah.
What's even like really came out though?
Nothing for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, it's still early in the year.
I started watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that better than the original.
Really? I've
Yeah.
watched a few episodes, but I
What?
haven't like tuned
Nah,
in.
cause I feel like because like you know how last episode I say like reality shows be having people in their mid-30s and late 30s they just act crazy. I feel like
Yeah.
because I saw them when they were younger, I can enjoy.
Yeah.
Because
You appreciate the calm down.
Yeah, I mean they're not really calm down. I ain't gonna lie. Mike the only one that really is like calm down for real.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, yeah, like
Mike
all
used
of
to be wild.
Yeah.
Remember
That
when
was
he
the
put
wildest
his head
one.
through a wall?
no, yeah, Mike, yeah, man, because he went to jail for tax evasion, so he
Yeah.
like changes, like did like a whole 180 on his life.
Yeah, he did go to jail. He did a
And
little
then-
time.
Yeah, because Snooki, first episode, Snooki got drunk, pissed in the pool. Fucking-
That's Snooki.
Yeah, yeah, like
That's Snooki. Yeah,
nah,
that
but
makes
I don't
sense.
know.
Like
I
they
kinda-
all got kids now. They all married
Yeah.
and shit. So
yeah, actually, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like it better.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Other than basketball, football, that's about it.
Fucking Ravens lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad you said football. That shit just brought back
The trauma.
Andrews. I mean, I'm not mad at my man, cause like, as a
sound mad at
career, as a career, he did his thing. He doing his thing. But my nigga, my wigger,
I want to say he won.
my wigger, like I'm still a little tender about that. Clearly,
Damn,
Dang.
that's
Oh, yeah.
fucked up.
I know.
I guess I'm going for the Commanders though. I don't know. What you thinking?
I don't care. I mean, I'm watching.
You a Bears fan? We know you don't care.
Fuck, like, I don't care.
Not too much on the Bears now.
No.
It's okay.
Fuck it. So yeah, let's.
He's like, I ain't gonna answer that.
So yeah, first topic. So Jimmy Butler, basketball player, he has 3 kids to a woman, and he's currently giving her $55,000 a month in child support, and she wants $10,000 more. $10,000
Crazy
more.
work.
Apparently, she doesn't have a job, and she doesn't desire to work. So, yeah. How do we feel about that?
You want to take that, Dad, or should Mom go first?
I let mom go first on this one.
Listen,
I want to see what the mom got to say. Like, what's the point of having 55K, 65K? That's what she's
Listen.
asking for.
A month.
That's not even people's salaries.
Now I only have one kid, so let's take the 65K divided by 3, whatever, 30 and some change a month per kid. is astronomical. There is no reason. Like, I get it, you're a celebrity.
No, she's
but 100%.
She's not a celebrity.
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're, whatever. But, like, that's just absolutely absurd. It does not take $30K to take care of one child.
Yep.
Like, not at all.
Per month.
It 1000% seems as though she would like to maintain the lifestyle he gave her before. And since she can't, she's using child support to
Compensate that.
Yeah, to compensate for her lifestyle, especially saying she doesn't have a desire to work and things like that. In some states, so I used to watch, it's a real judge, and she does a lot of her stuff on YouTube, and it's like real cases. And a lot of times, it'll be like women who want more child support, so they step down positions or they switch jobs. And she'd be telling them, like, that's your fault. You're not getting any more. Like, you're being greedy. You're working less to try to get more money for your kids. That's ridiculous. And then she won't grant it to them. And I 1000% hope no judge grants that, because she's literally saying, I don't want to work. Like, this child support is how I'm going to
Live my life.
yeah, like that's ridiculous. That's embarrassing. Like, as a mother, you should be fucking embarrassed. Like, I was so hyped to go back to working full time after I had my son and like, you know, stuff like that, because as a mom, you should want to be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm working, you know, I get my son whatever he wants, because anybody who knows my son, like, that boy literally gets whatever he wants because I work for it. Like, regardless if his dad would pay child support that month or not, my son's gonna get what he wants, period. Like, make it happen. You feel me? Like, that should be your mentality, not, oh my God, I need more money, let me just go to court and try to get my baby dad for more. Like, bitch, you're a loser. truly, honestly. You're a loser and a bum. And I hope your kids grow up and don't act like that ever, because that is really embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself, lady. Go ahead, Dad.
I don't know what else I can say to really add to that. I mean, it just don't cost that goddamn much to
At all.
take care of 3 kids. I mean, that's not people's salaries a year, let
For
alone
real.
per month. Now it's like, even if you say, you know, the top schools, you know, y'all eat at Trader Joe's and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but it's like, it's still not that much.
Yeah.
It's not that much. And if it is, we gotta do some reevaluating. You know what I mean?
For real.
We gotta trim down the fat a little bit. 'Cause it's a lot of luxury in that. It has to be.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's what that screams for me. And I mean, even the whole work thing. Some women, you know, want to work and have that drive, and some women don't. But it's like, at least have some kind of hustle or something.
Yeah.
Like, don't just, you know, milk the man, so to speak. Like, you just living off Buddy and what he got going on. Like, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, it's been going on for years though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
hope they throw
it's
his
a
whole
common
case
thing.
out. No more child support for you.
nah. What's crazy is, y'all heard about that Trump joint? I don't know how true that shit is. I
we're
highly
gonna-
doubt
we're
it's
gonna get-
true.
we're gonna get
we
to
gonna
that.
get
Oh,
into
yeah.
that, because I got some
Bruh.
shit to say.
Bruh. Yeah, like, go ahead.
I mean, I look at it like this. I think everybody on the planet knows 55,000, 65,000 is an insane amount
Yes.
for child support.
Insane.
We're not going to pretend that. But at the same time, Jimmy Butler is a millionaire. Why can't his kids live a lavish life like he can? You gotta look at it from that perspective.
So I 1000% agree that his kids should be able to live a lavish life as he
Yeah.
does. However, I feel like that shouldn't be determined by child support.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, of
still
course.
a dad. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do for your kid. Like, take them places, do things for them. If you want them to live that lifestyle, new cars at 16, you got this, you got that. You can
Shit.
do that.
Yeah. Nah.
I saw that too.
This
I
dude
was just
always has
keeping
fucking
Whoa.
basketball
I
on
just
in the
keeping
back.
composure.
Whoa.
Listen.
Trying to keep your composure, but that was a
Listen.
play. That was a play.
All right, go
But
ahead.
I feel like that's also up to the mom. Like, y'all should both be providing that lifestyle for your kids. You shouldn't be relying on child support to make sure that your kids are
Yeah.
living a good life. Because what if one day the judge does decide, you know what, I feel like this is too much. Let's cut it down, $5,000 a kid per month. This bitch gonna be losing her mind. She's not gonna have nothing to eat. Her lights is gonna be off. Her kids, like, you shouldn't you should never just rely on some fucking child support.
Oh, fact.
But I also
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of fucked up to be like, well, he's a millionaire, he can afford it. No kid needs 55K a month to survive. Like, and I feel like that's the issue. I feel like child support should be like essentials. Like, if you need to pay your rent with child support that month, that's fine because that's a roof over your child's head. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not buying bottles. You're not out here, oh, I need my hair done, my nails done, I need this, I need that. Like, if it's going to the kid and what they need, or like, you know, you need electric because your kid's in the house with you, or you need to
Right.
pay for this. You know, your tire, you need a new tire. You
Mhm.
drive your kid around, and like things like that are like essential. Things like that I understand when you spend your child support on. But like really living off of it
Right.
is
Yeah.
insane because that means that you're not just taking care of your kids. You just told the whole world you don't want to work. So now you're admitting I live off of this child support. When I get my hair done, when my nails are done, when I get new shoes, new clothes, that's also from that child support. At that point, it's like, bitch, you don't need that. Get a job. Act right. Like,
Let
you're
it be
setting a terrible
child
example for your
support.
children. Literally, child support, not child and broke ass bum ass baby mom support. Like, what do y'all be thinking?
Ain't child support like a percentage of the parents' income?
So it depends.
Something like that. I think.
It depends. Sometimes it's a percentage of the income. Sometimes the court bases it off of, like how you said, they want to live a lavish
The
lifestyle.
lifestyle. Okay.
That's what they're used to. So even though the parents are separated, they try to maintain what they're used to because they don't want to like plummet the value of life for a
right
child.
for the child.
And then like in my case, my son's dad does pay child support, but me and him agreed upon an amount per month. And then we took that to court. So he pays what we chose for him to pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can do that. You can be cordial and be like, hey, I just need this much. I need you to pay for this, this, and this. You can write your own document, sign it, notarize it, and take it to the court, and they'll write your, custody
Yeah.
agreement based on that. So it really just, it's just excessive. It's just,
Yeah, 65K a month per month.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't know. I'm in the middle.
I'm
Not
not
really.
I ain't that much in the
I'm
middle.
not in the
goddammit.
middle, but it's like I understand.
There should be a cap, though.
Of course.
There should definitely be a cap because, like, if that's the case, she can just go back every couple months and be like, I need 10,000 more. Oh, they're older now. None of their shoes fit. They need all new shoes. Oh, they're older now. They need this. Let's redo it. I need more money. Oh, they're growing.
It ain't even that. I think for me, mostly, like, when I hear numbers like that, I'm gonna just rip the fucking Band-Aid off. I feel like these niggas ain't seeing their kids.
Oh, fact.
And I'm not saying that that's his case because I don't even know his life or his family and nothing like that. That's his business. But, like, numbers like that is like, oh, you're not in that nigga life at all. Now, if it's one of those kind of situations, then I'm kind of with you. It's like, all right, bruh. At least you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, if I'm literally still in my child's life, like, they're still coming to my house eating food and,
Oh no, if I'm in
just
this,
essentials,
Yeah.
deodorant. God damn it. Like, I got tires too. Like,
Alright,
like
so-
65 is crazy.
all right. So like, whenever, all right. So I be seeing some guys say that if they're in the kid's life, they're never paying child support. Do y'all agree with that?
I totally agree.
I don't agree with that.
No.
I
shit.
totally agree.
I don't agree with
I ain't
that.
gonna
If
hold
I'm
you.
in my child's life, why am I paying child
And
support?
I know. I mean like y'all active, like not.
That's
no,
what I'm saying. Like,
you only
this
see them
ain't
on
no
like
every
every
other
other weekend type
I'm
shit. Like
every day.
no, not even every day. Like the mom has them for like a week, the dad has it for like shit like that. Like it's on like a set like normal
So-
schedule.
It's called I pay whatever that needs to be done, and we figure this shit out 50-50 co-parenting.
Yeah.
So now for me, it's not that easy. So my son's dad lives in a whole other state.
Mm-hmm.
So he only gets my son every other weekend. He used to get him 4 days every other week. However, my son's in school now. Immediately, once your child is of age to be in school, no matter what agreement you had before, school comes first. So they cut his time down by 2 days. He gets him Friday after school and drops him off Sunday so that he can go back to school Monday.
Okay.
So he does still pay child support. Why? Because you have him 4 days. I'll say 6 because, you have him 6 days out of the month fully for yourself. I have primary custody.
Mm-hmm.
So that means every single day I feed him, I clothe him, I bathe him, I take him where he wants to go,
Mm-hmm.
I take him out, I give him what he wants, I buy him his toys, I do this, I do that. You don't have as much responsibility. Now, don't get me wrong, when it comes to him having him, like, he does everything with him. He's always taking him to Sesame Place. They're going to New York to visit family. They're going here. He does a lot with him when he has him, even though it's those little, like, you know,
Yeah.
that little time. However, the financially, I do, you know, 300 and something odd days of 1,000% in charge of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get, you know, a little sprinkle here and there. Like, not saying anything's wrong with it. He lives in another state.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, totally.
His choice to move to another state, that's the repercussions. Now you don't get to see him as often, and you do have to help provide for him still. So I don't agree that even if you're in their life, you shouldn't have to pay, because sometimes you're not in it enough for whatever reasons.
And this is where I still disagree, and I hear you. But my
Mhm.
thing is, childs have expenses per month, period.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, whatever that child support amount is,
Mm-hmm.
why can't he just send you that through Zelle? Not, and you don't have to answer that, but I'm just saying, in whatever
Yeah.
situation, like,
So
why do we have to have it court documented?
so
all
that,
this, that, and the third, like, and we
Listen.
doing the 50-50 parenting thing.
but it so
If
in
we're-
my
I
case
mean-
it's not 50-50, so it's a little different.
I
But
feel
like
you.
I've seen like couples try that, like they've broken up, you know, they co-parent,
Right.
and like, oh, you got a new boyfriend, I ain't sending you shit. I ain't cashing you shit.
That's a
Well, nigga,
cornball.
Now you don't have a choice.
But that's a
now,
cornball.
now you don't have a choice.
Like, I'll be damned if I'm not, like, God forbid, something happened to me and my baby, and Harmony or Mel need something, and I'm like, oh, because you're seeing some other Nick.
Some
The
guys
fuck
are
is you
like
talking
that.
about? Like,
Some guys are like that though. Some guys will really be like, ask
What?
that nigga, ask that nigga. Like some guy, and I'm not even gonna say some guys, because it is the other way around. There are females out here on child support. There are females who don't do what they need to do as a mother. Like
Mhm.
it goes both ways.
which is facts.
I'm only speaking obviously from this way because I'm a female with a baby dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But there are some people, men and female, that like, oh, you dealing with somebody new, I ain't helping you with shit. Like, just that bitter that it's not about the kids anymore. It's about you getting your lick back. Like, those type of people. But like, when shit is court ordered, you ain't gotta worry about that. Don't pay if you don't want to pay. I don't ask my baby dad about none of the child support. If you pay it, you pay it. If you don't, you don't. And guess what? If you don't, you're gonna get a knock at your door and a letter, and you can go to court. I don't have to go to court. You gotta go to court. That ain't nothing to do with me. My son's gonna be taken care of regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thankfully, my son's dad be paying his shit. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
even if he didn't, we straight. We Gucci.
So we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep talking about kids. So there's a tweet that said, "Our sons are aware that if they have babies out of wedlock, they'll lose their inheritance for them, and they'll have to start from scratch. We were clear about this prior to having children. Most boys are comfortable with doing this because they have zero standards, expectations, and inheritance. You have to incentivize good behavior and decisions." So do we like that?
I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's definitely can depend. It depends on the child.
Oh, of
Cause
course.
some children, you know what I'm saying, they just crash out, 18, just marry whatever, just so they know they get their inheritance. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But like, if you actually stick to the plan and just, basically they're just saying like, yo, just live your life, go to school, do what you gotta do, wait to have kids, meet the right one, and then you can have whatever then. I feel like there's nothing wrong with setting that in place when it comes to finances. Because, I mean, if I'm just being all the way frank, our parents ain't got to do shit.
True.
So, if an inheritance, in my opinion, is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And you just like talking about like future topics.
I'm just
You
saying,
want
bro.
that.
Like, that, like, for me, like, I view that as a gift. So, like, if I want you to be on some kind of straight and narrow, as I'm giving you this gift, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, some shit is kind of wild. I heard some wild shit on inheritance. Like, they
Oh
do
Oh,
yeah,
some,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
some whole other shit. But, like,
Like,
I want you to basically meet a wife and get married and have kids
see, like,
in that order. I don't see what's the problem in that.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, it's just like they sons still could be out here, you know, fucking and whatnot. They could pay for some abortions to make sure they get the. I'm dead ass. Like I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like you don't really know what's going. Like they like the parents don't really know what's really going on out here. They just don't want no kids out of wedlock.
So
They can hide it. They can definitely hide it. I see what you're saying, but like, I don't know. That's just extra work at that point. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
not really.
I have mixed emotions about it. Of course, I would.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a little bit it's kind of weird because you're forcing your kids to live a certain lifestyle.
Yep.
Because
Are you though?
Kind of.
yeah, you're literally like you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, and
Or
then you'll
you
get your
can.
inheritance.
You can, but
and then you don't get
you.
shit from us.
No. You can, but you the other human being can't come after the fact. The baby.
I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
So now, what I think
I don't know,
is
yo. I don't know. Go
what
ahead.
I
Finish
think
your
is
statement
weird
though.
about
Yeah.
it is like you literally like setting a path for your child. Because you never know what's going to happen in life. I understand the main point is like a child out of wedlock, but like a lot of times people with inheritance, like they do have a lot of rules. And it's kind of fucked up when you think about it because it's like you literally want your kid to be exactly like you or you're not going to help them in life. It's like you raise them up to say, when you're this old, you get this. When you're this old, you get this. But don't fuck up because I'll take it all away and then you can struggle and do it all yourself. It's kind of like you're building them up to be like, we're going to help you through whatever. We got you. You have an inheritance. And then one fuck up and they're like, just kidding. You're literally on your own. So now the whole child out of wedlock thing, inheritance doesn't always come at 18. Sometimes it comes if a certain family member passes away.
Mhm.
Sometimes it comes, you know, if you're 25, a grown ass adult and have a slip up and now you have nothing. Now you're like, oh fuck, like I just lost my entire inheritance because of a slip up and I'm a 25-year-old grown ass man.
Don't slip up as a grown ass man, 25 years old.
Listen,
Yo,
I don't know.
I don't
shit
know, bro.
happens, bro.
The way
I
I look
just-
at it is, it's just like think about it in even like the religion aspect. In religion, you have your do's and your don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
You do all the do's, you go to the greater place. If you do a
Mhm.
whole bunch of the don'ts, you go to the lower place.
But I feel like
Right?
that's also
Ain't
just
that how it
forcing it
go?
onto people.
Is it really forcing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you know what? Sometimes
That means
you
that
could
obtainable
come-
object is controlling you. That's how I look at that.
if you come from an entirely like Christian family, Christian household, and they're like, these are our Christian rules set.
Right?
Sometimes kids grow up and realize this isn't the religion that I believe in. This isn't the so now you're
Mhm.
telling me in order for me to get my inheritance and live the life that I've been brought up to live
Mm-hmm.
for the past 18 plus years,
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with everything you say, every belief you have,
Exactly.
every rule.
Because that's my program that I've been programmed on that made me have this inheritance that
Then
you
I'd
so
rather
want.
not. Then I'd rather not have an
Exactly.
inheritance. If I can't be
So
myself,
do your thing.
if
No,
I
'cause my
if
thing-
I can't be myself,
I
but I
mean-
also feel like it's really like weird. I just feel like it's weird. Like as a mom, if I have an inheritance set aside for my child,
Mhm.
having a kid out of wedlock, I couldn't as a mother look at my son and be like, you get nothing.
Real shit.
Like, what type of mother are you? I understand, like, I'm disappointed in you, have a talk, but like ripping everything out from under your child with a straight face, you're a terrible person. And that's my personal opinion. I know Leek's about to say, but you're really a fucking shitty person. Any person that can be like, my child made this one mistake and I'm ripping everything away from them, you're not the type of person that should have kids. You should want your kids to do better. You should want to like, talk about it or something, but like being so comfortable as to say one fuck up and you're done for, that's not a good parent.
Yeah, I just think that rule's kind of petty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's
after a
very
certain-
petty.
like,
but
I think, like,
it's I just understand it because again, it's not yours. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
But at 26, you have a kid out of wedlock because you want to have some fun.
it's
Your
some
whole
that's
shit
not
going.
yours
Not even
anyway.
that. What if
That's
you
how-
don't want to be married?
Exactly.
Not everybody wants to be married. Now fuck, if I want to live a good life, I have to fucking get married. Fuck. Like, no, not everybody wants to get married. It's a little, I know some people think it's like, a great thing, but to some people, it's a fucking piece of paper. It's not that important.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Shit, in some states, you can be legally married if you
Been with the person
announce
long
it
enough.
in front of people so many times, or if you're with them for so long. Some states see that as a legal marriage.
Yeah.
So, like, some people don't want to do the whole ceremony, don't want to sign papers, don't want to do all this. And that's what I'm talking about. You can't force your kids to be like, okay, if I want this inheritance, even though I want kids with you, we've been together 15 years. I want kids with you. I want my inheritance. I don't want to get married. You don't want to get married. But fuck, now we have to just to make my mom happy. That's not controlling
not.
as fuck. That's not
really.
controlling as fuck. That is.
I don't really see it that way.
If I
I'm
gotta miss
sorry.
out,
I just don't.
If I gotta miss out on some bread because I have to get married in order to have kids, like that sounds insane to me.
Yeah.
We know you should get married.
Like that's
I'm not even gonna say you should get married. You don't gotta do shit you don't
We know.
want to do.
I understand. That's the proper way.
It's the proper way. So
But
how can I word
it's
this?
the proper
It's like,
way to
okay,
some
right? The
religions,
TV
not
on
to
ESPN right now, right?
It's on ABC.
ABC. Whatever.
Nigga.
The
This
program-
nigga don't know his channel.
But look, it say ESPN or ABC.
on
No,
ABC. Yeah.
You
Man,
get what I'm trying to say.
Sometimes this nigga don't know what he's talking about.
Look, first of all, it was a question. But
Right.
what I'm saying is, if I have a program, right, that we sticking to, this is how we believe life should go.
That's how you believe life should
I
go.
understand that. So you don't have to stick with the program. You could do your independent thing, but don't worry about my bread or don't worry
Those,
about
those
my
are the type
house.
of parents who.
I'm gonna give you all the tools you need in life, and I'm gonna make sure you straight while I'm alive.
Those
but,
are the
like,
type of parents that lose contact with their kids.
Yeah, I think that
That's all I'm saying.
rule's kind of crazy. And I like if you like fucking up, like you getting arrested and shit like that. Cool. I'll be fully on that side. But like just because you had a kid out of wedlock, I gotta lose out on.
I
money.
guarantee you.
My thing is I feel like it's the thing that's getting like the kid out of wedlock thing. I look at it as just a thing. Like it could be
It depends.
kid out of wedlock. It could be fucking, I don't know, cutting off your toe. Like I don't know. It's just a thing. Just that's their program that they wanna.
And I
have in their
guarantee you,
inheritance or whatever. And
I
if you're with
guarantee
the
you,
program, then you get it.
if that son has a child
I
out
don't
of
know.
wedlock, that's gonna be a baby that mother never meets.
I wouldn't say
You're
all
cutting
that.
off.
That's kind of
You're
crazy
cu-
if you ask me.
if my
The rule is kind of crazy if you
Yeah.
ask me. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not really mad. I'm not mad at it per se, but at the same time, I'm not gonna act like shit doesn't happen.
you expect me to bring my child around you when you just took my whole life away, like
Because of the
you didn't
child?
want the baby to be here. Now you wanna, oh, I'm a grandma. Girl,
I want the
fuck
baby
you.
to be there. I just want it to be,
All right, and you will never meet the
under
baby. And I
that
guarantee
circumstance, I
you,
guess.
in that situation, they're gonna lose contact over the years because what person in their right mind is gonna have a baby that their mom just posted all over the internet she didn't want until wedlock? You got all this animosity towards the baby already, and now you want me to
That's
be?
not the case. The baby
It's gonna
got
be
shit to
it's
do with nothing.
it's going to be the case if
Yeah.
if my mom was on that. Well, she's not. Thank God.
Thank God.
But but if she was on that and I had a kid out of wedlock,
So let's
because my mom-
let's change the thing. Let's change that. Let's say if you has to go to school and get a degree.
I don't want to go to college. College ain't for
Exactly.
everybody. You can't force me to live the life you want me to live.
So as a parent, you just gotta give up everything.
what do mean
You don't
give
have to give
everything?
up everything. Don't fucking promise your kids an inheritance and then put mad rules behind it
No,
to
mad-
try to form them into what you want
No.
them to be.
Mad petty rules like
Yeah.
shit like if like
I don't
Going
think that's petty.
If my son grows up and decides, you know what, right out of school, I don't want to, or right out of high school, I don't want to go to
That's
college.
fine.
I want
You
to go
don't
to the
gotta
military.
college right after school.
I don't want to do that. He don't want to go to college at all. It's your rule. Go to hell. Stop trying to make these kids do what you want them to do. You had your time to live. You had your time to choose if you wanted to go to school. You had your time to choose if you wanted to have kids out of wedlock, if you wanted to do this. This is a whole nother life. Let that fucking kid live their life. You don't get, I feel like a lot of people, just because they're a parent, they automatically assume I have a say-so in everything you do in life. That is so crazy. If you have kids specifically for the reason to be like, oh yeah, they're going to grow up and do this and do this and do this, you're living through your child. Let your fucking child live.
Yo, this low key remind me of what's his name? The Prince. that the throned himself and all that. What's his name? Henry. What's
Oh,
his
with
name?
Meghan Markle. Yeah, y'all.
It
I don't
kind
have
of
to
reminds
fucking
me
live
of that. It's
y'all.
like
Fuck
like
y'all.
how I feel. Like he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He's not feeling their program. They want a person that look like this, act like that, whatever, and he's like, nah, I fuck with Shorty.
See, that's
See,
fucked
but
up.
like,
that,
so
that's
you
not what
can
he said.
have your-
That's the thing, though. He didn't say, nah, I fuck with Shorty. He said, wow, you people are fucking weird. I'm leaving. That's what
Exactly.
happened. He had a falling out with his whole family. Not because, oh, but I love her so much. Granted, yes, he does love her, and that was one of the reasons. But he been vocal about it. Like, you guys are fucking weird. This is fucking weird. Y'all don't feel fucking weird. And he said, I don't want to do this anymore, and guess what? I don't have to. And he left. But that should have been the eye-opener, not, oh, yeah, you don't have to do it. It should be, why the fuck are y'all trying to make him do it?
That's a fact.
Yo,
As a grown-ass woman, you're like, if you're going to be part of this family, you can't be an actress anymore. Fuck y'all. Like, I'm grown as fuck. If I want to be an act, fuck y'all and your family. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Royal or not, fuck all y'all. I'd have been out.
Exactly.
I don't know. I
You gotta
get
let
it.
people live their
I'm
life.
not saying I would live like that. Like I don't really like for my shit. It's I die, you get it. It is what it is because you're gonna
Yeah.
live your life regardless. But at the same time, I do understand the people that like what's his name, Warren Buffett. His kids are getting none of his money, and he's very vocal about that. This is one of the richest mans in the world.
Loser.
Like,
He's a loser.
bees. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, nah, like I'm gonna give it to the zoos and shit. Like, you feel?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
that's what I want to do with my money. Then,
He one of them people.
if
That's
you want to
fine.
get
Then
some,
don't tell your
like,
kids they
I
have a
get
possible
it.
inheritance. That's the thing.
But I feel like at the
Some
same
people
time,
just need to
even
shut the
like,
fuck up.
The kind of like swerve back onto the topic. I feel like if like parents that have it like that
Mm-hmm.
to begin with while they're alive, their kids should be straight in some sort of facet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you should be good while you're here anyway, in
Yeah.
some sort of way. Like you shouldn't be relying on. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Warren Buffett's kids shouldn't be relying on fucking his inheritance.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
But-
saying?
Them kids,
Like
what do they call
what I
them?
taught
Nepo
you
babies
should
and
have
shit.
you
But-
somewhat straight.
Not all rich people teach their kids shit. Some
Nope.
rich people teach their kids, you don't got to work for nothing. You got it. We good.
Which is facts. I seen that personally, which is
No,
crazy.
it is.
That's some wild shit in my blood, but hey. Hey.
Yeah.
However you live, I guess.
Listen, like I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at it, but I'm not going to say the
Yeah, like,
rule,
like, me
the
personally,
rule
I'm
ain't some
If
bullshit.
that was
Doing
the
that,
case, though,
but
I wouldn't
I don't
even
know.
tell my kid he had an inheritance on the way.
Real shit.
I would just be like, dang, he doing some shit I don't like. Scratch that. But like to tell them about it and like throw it in their face constantly,
That could be a
constantly.
motivation.
That's
It
weird.
ain't no
Motivation
motivation.
tactic.
Tearing
Let's say-
people down is never
Let's say,
motivation.
let's
That
say,
shouldn't
let's
be a
say,
tear
let's say he in
down
college.
metric,
All right,
bro.
let's say he in college. He meets some a nice young
Some
lady.
fine shit.
Exactly.
Fine shit.
Exactly.
shit.
Let's say he in college. He gonna be like, damn, I can't do nothing with her. I'm gonna lose all my money. That don't sound insane to you?
Bro, maybe that fine little shit you gotta try to make a honest woman.
Listen,
I'm
As
just
opposed
saying.
to you saying she's not already an honest woman? 'Cause
She
a fine
might
shit?
she might not be because she a fine shit in college.
She in school to be a brain surgeon. You know,
Those little-
straight A's, Dean's List.
Hey, then she that type of chick, then you need to make a honest woman.
I'm gonna lose all my fucking money if I do.
I
Like,
say no. That's the way you do need to try to make an honest woman.
I mean, like,
marry
I
and
just think-
whatnot. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? If that's the case,
like,
marriage.
that should be. And plus, that's even more easy. She
Like-
beautiful. She smart. She a fine little shit. What we talking about?
like, I don't know. I just think,
nigga didn't state not one good quality. Just she pretty and smart. Like,
I just think,
Bro, she pretty smart. You know what I mean?
I just think the motivation to like do good isn't natural. I think that's the issue.
Like, I don't know. Like, all right. So for an example, when my dad, God rest his dead, his thing for me, because he didn't graduate high school, so he's
Yeah.
like, yo, you graduate high school, you get in the car.
yeah,
Like, what's the difference in my opinion?
That-
I don't see a difference.
that's more.
And
of
I
like
look,
a,
I hated high school. Fun fact.
I
I fucking hated the shit. I wanted to drop out and all that, just start working and making money. But it was like, you know what? At the
I
end
need
of
a
the
car.
day, I need a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference?
I think-
feel like a car opposed to an entire inheritance that you've lived your entire life for is very different though.
But
because you
didn't
coulda
live
got a
for
car
it.
without
the person
him
that
helping
got
you.
that's writing the inheritance worked for it.
Then
They're
don't
just
promise me
gifting it
shit.
to you because when you die, you can't take the shit with you.
All right, so then why take it away?
True.
Where's it gonna go now? In your funky
But
ass
my
bank
thing
account.
is, I think that's the problem. It's not yours to begin with.
Then don't talk to me about it. I don't give a fuck about your pocket. Stop telling me I'm getting an inheritance if you're going to take it away every 5 minutes when you get mad. Shut the hell up about it.
Oh my lord. I don't know. I guess I'm old school.
Just be a parent and give life advice. And then if your
Exactly.
kid don't do it, they going to don't do what you want them to do. Okay, take it away little by little. Don't say shit about it. But don't be like, you have $2,500,000 billion waiting for you. You can't do this. 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 And I'm watching you.
Don't fuck up.
Go to hell. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that
And you
shit.
can get it all. Like I don't know. Some shit is crazy, but like the making your son or your daughter an honest man or woman, or at least attempting to.
You
I can't be
make
mad
them
at
anything. They have to make them.
that. I mean, you're
themselves.
not making it. You're just, this is a suggestion, and you can
Exactly,
get
a
this if you fulfill the
suggestion.
suggestion. And if you don't take it, you can just live life as an independent how you live.
And I won't be speaking
That's
to
what I'm saying. I
you.
don't
But
know.
that's crazy to say that. Like,
No,
why
it's
would you
not.
stop
If-
talking to
alright,
your parent because
alright.
you're not getting an inheritance?
I could be
Like,
a
to me,
good
that
person.
sounds crazy.
like I could be a good person.
right.
Like, and my mom knows I'm a good person.
For sure.
But because I gave her a grandchild out of wedlock, I lose all my inheritance. That just negates everything. I
For
could be a
one, I
straight
would
A
say if you
student.
literally lose all of it, like if we're talking like literally a all or nothing kind of case, yeah, that is fucked up. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like let's be honest, like I highly doubt you'll just get nothing. Like you're still gonna get
Them
something
bitch
out
don't
the
say
deal.
I'm getting nothing. Listen.
It's a fucking fear tactic that fucking
Exactly.
people
That's a
use.
terrible parenting. That's a terrible parent to be. Scare tactics
Man,
on your
it's
kids
crazy
instead
out
of
here in this world. You gotta do what you gotta do to get that child to
the difference
understand.
between if your kid is riding their bike fast down a hill, the difference between you stopping them and being like, listen, you have to be a little bit more careful so you don't hurt yourself, opposed to you're gonna fucking get hit by a car and you're gonna. Now they're scared to do it, period. Instead of just being like, oh, okay, I just have to be careful. Scare tactics are terrible. You instantly put trauma on your child. If that's the type of parent you are, buy a dog instead, please.
I ain't gonna lie, I learned by failure. So, cause I was hard headed, I ain't never listened. So I was a kid, like you could scream it, you could tell me the whole night, but I gotta crash out to really understand.
Oh, nah, you not screaming at me about shit.
I mean,
Know that before?
the screaming help understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
The screaming
Yeah,
definitely helps
exactly.
understand.
not for me. I've always been the type where if you want me to get it, you better talk to me with some fucking sense.
Oh no.
Nah, that
ain't
shit
gonna
don't work with me.
Listen,
My mom ain't
people
play
all
that
the
shit.
sense in the
Exactly.
world, like-
Exactly. My
I
mom
promise
tried that shit.
I promise you, the second you start yelling at me, I'm over here. I don't give a fuck what you're saying no more. I
Alright.
really don't.
Then that's when you fuck around and find out.
Listen, and when you tone it down, I'll find out.
So like, all right, so you about to get smacked by a truck. You want a motherfucker to be like, yo, this truck coming, you about to get smacked.
That's different.
different.
That's
That's
life or death, nigga.
Yeah.
Come on. See,
That's
you
how I
digging,
look
you
at.
reaching.
Yo, that's how I look at
and
life.
that's the
though.
problem.
But
That's the
how I look
problem.
at life.
It's
though.
like it's more like your mom tell you to stop doing something time after
Right.
time after time
because
after time
she see
after
this
time.
fucking truck coming that
Exactly.
you don't. She
Exactly.
see you out here fucking up with the
Exactly.
wrong crowd. Yo, Tony is not the one to hang around with. He sells drugs with the boys, tote guns. You're a schoolboy.
I'd have been
Don't
going
hang
already.
around Tony. Don't hang around Tony. Now you hang around Tony and you get clipped. 'Cause somebody trying to hit Tony.
Stupid
'Cause
is and
he
stupid does.
Next topic, my nigga.
Because I'm going to piss him off. Listen.
We ain't getting no goddamn way.
All right, but we going to talk about more parenting.
More parents.
So another tweet. It said, children you had are not obligated to give you money to, quote, help around the house. Then somebody quoted that tweet and said, after 18, you're not obligated to let your child stay with you for free. Let parents pay the let parents the way they want, whatever that means. Paying $250 a month is literally nothing. They was on her ass about that. So
About making a child pay $250 a month.
rent period.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I said it depends on the situation. Like if you're
fresh 18.
Yeah, nah.
Like no. But
you 28,
you 25. Yeah.
like you 28.
nigga, you got $250.
Exactly. Like like it depends on the situation. It's like people were acting like parents hate their kids because they make them pay rent. It's like I don't know. I know for me, if my mom or my aunt, because I live with my aunt, my mom don't live here. If my aunt didn't make me pay 200 or 150, whatever it was, a month, I probably would not have my own spot. Like I have no incentive to leave
Right.
at all. Like so, what the fuck are we?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shit weird.
I like so I've seen a couple like parents who obviously on the internet who will like charge their kids rent, but it goes into an account for them. So it's more like
That's what I do.
okay, I want you to pay me $100 a month for this, this, and this, and then they pay it and it goes in the account. That way, when they're older, you give it to them to teach them like
That's your wedding
sometimes you
gift.
got bills, you know, things like that. So I like when they do it with allowance. Not obviously not everybody gets an allowance, but like it was a mom. She had 2 kids. One was I think 8 and one was 12, something like that. She would give them a chore chart. All the chores had a price.
Okay.
So like you do the dishes, $5. You take out the trash, replace the bags, sweep the floors, $10. You do the laundry, this much. So you choose the jobs that you want to do. That's the money you get. However, at the end of the week, when you get your money, say the 12-year-old made $50 and the 8-year-old made $35. No matter what you make, I need $1 for rent. I need $1 for water. I need $1 for electric. I need $1 for this. And then they learn how to pay bills, and then whatever you have left is what you...
Is your money.
That's like, you know, more of a realistic way of putting it because you're not always going to have the same amount of money, but your bills are always going to be about the same. You know what I mean? I like things like that. As far as, like, paying rent, so I lived with my mom, like, damn near as long as I wanted. Like, I left home before. And guess what? If I leave tomorrow and want to come back the next day, my mom 1000% will always have open doors.
Right.
Now, I feel like, especially because of like how old I am, I have a kid, things like that, I would never not pay to live there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like at that point it's like it's not your parent anymore. You have a roommate type of deal. You're an adult. You just so happen to have moved back home with your parent.
Right.
At this point, it's not just, oh, I live at my mom's house. No, you guys have a house. You guys have bills. You know what I mean? But like 18, my mom never made me help with bills when I was 18.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I only paid my bills, like my
Yeah.
phone bill, insurance, shit like that.
Yeah.
But like if she would have, I would have understood. Like, you know, it was me, my sister, and Ronnie, and my mom, and we had a dog, and we, you know, obviously we need at least a 4-bedroom house, so that
Shit
shit's not
costs.
cheap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously, because of the type of people we are, we're not just gonna let my mom pay all the bills and we live, you know what I mean? Regardless if I'm 18, Ronnie's 19, you know, whatever the case may be, we still gonna, you know, help. But I don't think it's a problem to charge them. I think it's a problem if you have to rely on it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of fucked up to put a financial
Burden on your child
burden
like that.
on your child. You know what I mean? Like that early on. But I mean, it I guess it's a case by case thing. You know, you never know how other people are living. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't see no problem with it. If that's what works for your family, do it. If it don't work for your family, you don't gotta do it. Like, but I personally don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, long as it ain't like actual like rent prices, where
Right,
where
exactly.
where it's to the point you might as well
You
get
charge
your
me
own spot.
1100.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Might
yeah,
as well
like,
get
not,
my own
like,
spot.
like not even 1100. Like y'all splitting things down the middle. Like it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's
still
crazy.
my mom
Nah,
at the end
that's
of the
crazy.
day. Like come on
Yeah.
now, like
Like this, I could move out. This still gonna be your shit.
You guys
Exactly.
paying all
Still
this
gonna
money
pay
and still want me to be home at 10 o'clock? It's
oh no,
crazy.
yeah, nah, see, no.
I bring a little shit through and everything.
Fine shit
Like,
coming over tonight. Go to your room, mom.
Gotta have a sock on the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah,
I don't.
Do what works for y'all.
I don't really see that being a problem. Like,
No, like
how
they
about
w-
your parent, man?
No, they was
That is
on
that.
like
real.
they was on her ass, like talking about your kids are gonna hate you. I'm like,
I don't hate my mama.
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like at the same time I feel like it's just a certain age though.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like I said,
I
18,
say up to like 25 is like all right, nigga.
yeah, like after
You
that,
know what
like,
I mean?
like yo,
Like, I
you
get-
32 talking about talking about some your parents should make you pay rent if you live
Yeah,
with them. Like
crazy
come on,
work,
yo. Like,
crazy work.
At that point, it's
Pay
like
that rent. Matter of fact, I need 600, nigga.
exactly.
Nah, shit.
This point,
At that point, I don't want
shit.
$250 a month. Pick a bill and pay it, please.
Straight up.
exactly.
Please.
Had that thing auto paid out your account.
You was on the video game all night. Pay the electric this month, please. I'm
Straight
begging
up.
you. Like,
So yeah, moving on. So there's a video of a boyfriend gifting his girlfriend a car, and she wanted a Mini Cooper.
Mini
But-
Cooper.
He got her a Lamborghini.
Lamb chop truck.
So,
Crazy.
do you think people should be grateful for gifts of that magnitude, or grateful for
Nope.
gifts? Period.
Nope.
so,
I'm with. Go ahead. Nah, ladies first. I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
all right. So, from the video, I 1000% agreed with the girl. And this
I
is the
bet.
reason why. So, what happened in the video, she basically told him, like, I did not want this. Like, why would you get it for me? And she didn't want to get in it, like, all that kind of stuff. And he's like, well, just get in it. Just get in it. She has been telling this man for months and months and months, oh, my dream car is a blue Mini Coupe. My dream car is a blue Mini Coupe. This nigga likes Lamborghinis. So he bought her a blue Lamborghini.
Yup.
Why the fuck would you spend your hard-earned money on some shit you know I didn't want?
Yep.
And then have the audacity to be upset when I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
made a big scene about it too, though.
yeah, I feel like he made more of a scene. You're not even gonna get in it. You're not even gonna, nigga. You knew I didn't want this, and then you're gonna have your fucking funky friends recording me to get my reaction on some shit I didn't want.
In the first
that,
place.
That's crazy to me. I feel like a lot of people gift their partners based on what they like instead of gifting their partners based on what their partner likes. If I know you've been dying for the new Madden, why the fuck would I bring you FIFA? Like, you
It's still football.
what this
Let me
nigga
stop.
say? What this nigga say? Use your common sense. Like,
Nah, facts though.
like,
Facts.
you can't just be like, well, it's even better than the one you wanted. That's not the point. That's not the one I wanted.
When I want it.
I would much rather you get me nothing than get me the thing I didn't want.
Facts.
Because now I have to be fake grateful and now I have to be fake appreciative. Like, don't get me wrong. I would be very happy, like, oh my God, you bought me a car. But I would be mad at the same time because I've been telling you for months that this is my dream car and you gonna buy me your dream car instead. And she even said, like, you don't have to return it, like, keep it for yourself. You love that, you like that car, keep it for yourself. And he's bitching, I bought it for you. Well, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. And I 1000% agree with that girl. I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with Roxy on this one, yo. When I seen it, I'm like, if Shorty, for one, God, I sell cars. Okay.
Hit him up.
Lamb chop hit me up. Lamb chop truck a little expensive, bro. She want a Mini Cooper.
Exactly. Like
you
like,
wouldn't spend like over 180,000 on a lamb chop truck.
You could have got me a Mini Coupe
Yeah,
and a vacation.
You could have got motherfucker $30,000 little Mini Cooper.
exactly.
Blue, and she'd have been ecstatic. She'd
Exactly.
Over the
Exactly.
fucking
She'd have sucked your
moon.
dick for months, nigga. Are you
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
exactly. Hey, listen.
over a Mini Cooper?
Exactly. Now you
coulda-
In the Mini Coupe.
In the Mini
Exactly.
Cooper, like
I
I
don't know.
totally agree with Shorty. It is not even about like the money difference either. It's just listen to your partner.
Yeah.
I want X. Why the fuck you give me Y?
Exactly. Like, and like with me, like, I'm not saying I'm not big on gifts. I mean, you can give me something, but at the same time, like, if I ask for something, you don't. If you don't want to get me that, or you can't afford that, whatever the issue is, you don't have to give me anything, and I'll be perfectly fine.
Facts.
It's like I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
you could have just. Now, if it was the other way around, like she wanted the Lambo, and he got her the Mini Coupe, then I'd have been like, yeah, she's wildin'. I ain't gonna hold you.
But it's still like, you know what I'm saying? I asked for
Money
X. Why
tight.
you give me Y?
No, it's like, but like a
So-
car.
so
I ain't gonna lie,
get
a
what
car,
he's saying.
a
As
car,
far as,
a
like,
ca-
expenses.
yeah,
like,
a
if
car.
you want a Lambo
Oh.
and I ain't got it,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take this Honda till I get it.
yeah,
Like,
a car is
please.
different. Like we ain't
Facts,
like,
like,
we ain't
come on.
talking. You want it,
But clearly, this is a kid that could finance, afford it, whatever the case may be.
exactly. So,
So it's
you
just
you
like
took
you-
the time out of your day to finance, sign papers, get the money on some shit I didn't want.
That's like over 2 hours right there for sure.
Exactly.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. And that's more or less where I'm at with it. Like, I literally had a conversation about this with one of my homeboys. I ain't gonna say too much, but his girl wanted something, and he was just kind of like, "Oh, I get it." And Christmas time came around. He got a whole bunch of nice shit, but it wasn't that thing. So when it came back to it kind of circled back around, and there was a problem for Shorty. She kind of was upset with him, and he like, well, bro, I don't understand why. I'm like, cause you didn't get the fucking things you asked for.
Especially if you tell me. Oh my God, that shit like rots my brain. Don't tell me you're gonna do nothing for me, do anything for me, get me anything, and then not follow through because you could have just shut the fuck up and I would have never known that you was thinking about it. Now I'm expecting it and you're not following through, and now I'm looking at you like unreliable. Like I don't like that. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck if it was you told me you're gonna stop at Rutgers and get me a slushie on the way home. Don't walk in that house without a slushie because I'm gonna be mad. Like what the fuck you tell me for if you wasn't gonna do it?
Yeah.
You could have just been quiet. I would have never known. I wouldn't even thought about a slushie today.
Facts.
Like just little shit. Like just don't tell me you're gonna do something and then not do it, and don't get me nothing that I don't want because you like it.
Facts. Yeah. Cause that's definitely what that was. You wanted a motherfucking Lambo.
Yeah.
That girl ain't want no Lambo.
He like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take her car tomorrow. Nigga, this your car now. Good, congrats.
All right. So last topic. There was a
When the fuck did wrestling come on?
So all right, so there was a little internet rumor going around that what was it like if you're on child support you get income tax or some shit like that.
So I forget his but a guy made a TikTok stating that Trump, I was about to say Trump, Donnie, put out a statement saying if you pay child support, then you get to claim your children or your child on taxes. The internet went in an uproar. Everybody's snapping. That's not fair. Da, 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 da. He only gets him this much time out of the year. He only pays this much. What you mean he gets to claim him? Whole time, it wasn't true. The guy made another video and said, like, I was joking. I didn't know y'all was going to believe me. And it just kind of got me thinking, like, niggas are really dumb. Like, not niggas. Like, niggas. Like,
people.
Y'all don't research shit. Y'all see one video, and the whole internet was in an uproar for, like, 3 days. Yep. Not one of y'all took the time to go Google that shit. I didn't even Google it. I seen it and was like, yo, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what they say. But like some of y'all was really ranting and raving like, I can't believe this. I can't believe. You ain't just 2 seconds. 2 seconds just to Google like a little, is this true?
Facts.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I thought that shit was funny though.
Yeah. like
a lot of feelings was hurt. I feel like.
Yeah, I didn't put too much stock in it, but at the same time, like that's something I would look up before I even react to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I look at it.
I mean, facts. That's a federal thing. Like
exactly.
You could easily look that up.
Yeah.
But I think the reactions alone just said a lot.
Yeah, like it showed
a lot.
Some of y'all niggas don't give a fuck about y'all kids. Start right there.
Yo.
And then, yeah, I don't know, man.
It said a lot.
Yeah.
It said a lot.
It's crazy.
I feel like on the women's side and the men's side though.
Yep.
Cause like kind of like we were saying earlier, like it is some men or women, however the roles is reversed, that's on child support, whatever, that still take care of their kid.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like in Buddy's situation, I'm giving you $65,000 a month. Well, goddamn, I can't get.
You better let me clean that fucking kid.
I can't claim that little nigga.
I mean, at that point, the amount of money he make, he probably owe.
I mean, I doubt he give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Just the principle behind it.
But now, a
like,
regular person, that little, them kids come with a little coinage at the beginning of the year. Sometimes, for some families, that money really fucking matters. Like, they get jump starts on bills. They get, kids get new clothes, kids get new this. And now you telling me, because this dude who don't take care of his kids and got court ordered to pay child support gets to claim them and get X amount of thousands at the beginning of the year. Like, that's kind of messed up. Especially if they don't spend that.
Right.
Because some guys, some girls might not even pay enough child support to be considered actually supporting a child for a whole month. Mm-hmm. So then to turn around and be like, but they get all that shit back. It's like, so what the fuck did you do all year? You gave me a little 50 here or there, and now you get a couple thousand at the beginning of the year, and you get to say, I'm a good dad. I'm a good mom. Nah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
America.
slid. I'd have been in court. Because guess what? I'd have filed them taxes still, right with my kid on it. Do something.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, they will,
IRS
yeah,
don't play.
exactly.
Money gonna be
IRS do
money
not
gonna
play.
be gone. I don't care. I don't care.
So yeah, what's the moral?
That's the moral.
Yeah. Not even that. Like whatever topic we talked about. What's the moral?
Shit.
This-
Watch who you
this
had
nigga
kids with, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up. Watch who you had kids with. Don't have kids out of wedlock unless you choose to. Don't
Marriage
slip up.
is not
I
that
mean, who the
important.
fuck chooses to have kids out of wedlock?
I don't fucking know,
It's
bro.
like, I mean, like,
People who don't want to get married.
I just feel like a lot
Well, yeah,
of
that
times
too.
shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit do be happening.
It's like, I
I was
mean,
about to say.
don't
Let
think-
me look at this timeline real quick. What
Exactly.
baby you want them?
it's
Shit.
like,
Hey, shit definitely happened. I'm far from perfect, but I don't know. Like I said, I just I
Inheritance
understand.
gone. Gone.
Hey, I decided to, you know what I'm saying, live my own way. I'm not gonna trip out that. But like if I do the shit, you know what I'm
If I
saying, that's
do
supposed
do
to
the
do it.
shit.
If I do the shit, I'm supposed to do it by inheritance and I don't get nothing. That's a problem. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I decided to do my own independent thing. Fuck you, mom. Fuck you, dad. I want to do whatever.
I want to kill mine.
Like, I don't know. Then it's like, all right, little nigga, you ain't getting shit from me. Like, I ain't bad. Like, I ain't tripping on that. I don't know. That's a me thing. I'm not tripping.
all right. So yeah.
Damn.
So that.
That's a big bitch, bro. Like,
Yo, chill on that. Yo, nah. Chill on that, yo.
I wish the camera could pan to who he's
yo,
talking
I'm
about.
just
Nah,
saying,
I
like,
know,
that
I
was
know.
a, that's a strong shorty.
As
Yeah.
a retired big bitch, that's a big bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I don't care. She didn't get put through. Anyway, so.
Yo, nigga trying to put her through the mattress. Crazy.
Yo, help
I
my
really
man
need
there,
y'all to
bro.
see
she
who's
not,
on the screen.
wait, is she ugly to you?
She said.
Yo, is she ugly to you?
I prefer Jordan Sparks when she was bigger.
It's facts. What are we talking about? Like, she not ugly. It's like, come on now. But no.
She's better looking than that one, though.
Oh,
I
chill.
see that.
Nah, Rita, that's like one of the few white women I like. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just something about it.
That feel weird coming out this nigga mouth, period. What?
This is not the time to be talking about
Nah.
this.
Nah.
We are in a crisis. Country
Anyway.
in distress. And you talking about liking white women.
Yo, chill.
Yo, y'all got that Melina coin? I just want to know.
No,
Stop.
I'm no, but after that Hawk Tour chick, I'm never no.
Hot too.
Oh, yeah,
like,
she did have a
yeah.
coin. She did a pump and dump on niggas.
Listen.
Yo, she really strong as shit.
That's what I'm saying. She's
Yo,
strong as fuck.
Anyway,
She flexible though for a big girl. You see her little legs go behind her head? I said, oh,
Yo,
okay.
facts.
Hold on now.
Put in a pretzel real quick. Like, god damn.
exactly. But so this concludes this episode, and as y'all know, we always leave out with a final thought. So, Lee, what is your final thought?
Man, spread more love, not hate. Follow me on all socials at It's Just Leak. Watch who you had kids with. And not all big bitches is lazy. Because this one is clearly doing her
This
thing.
bitch got stamina.
She got
Yo,
stamina.
and
She
like,
doing her
and
thing.
she 40.
She 40.
Yeah,
You could tell.
Damn.
You could tell.
she like our age.
She's
But,
still moving, though.
Oh, I thought you meant 40 was our age.
No,
I said,
no,
whoa,
no.
you
Rhea's our
tripping.
age. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. But what about you? What's your final thought?
Follow me on all socials. It's really _ her. And just be normal people. Stop doing all the extra shit. Y'all be pissing me off.
All right. So yeah, basically follow the socials. GCC717 on X, the Group Chat Chronicles on Facebook, and
I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it.
on Facebook.
my
Group
word.
Chat Chronicles 717 on Instagram and TikTok. Oh, TikTok back. It was banned for like 8 hours. But
So I'm going to say it wasn't even 24
exactly.
hours. This the beast need to buy that.
Like, subscribe to the YouTube, turn on notifications, and thank y'all for kicking it with us for however long we was here for. We out.
Peace.